As you can see here, and I'm on my way to pick up an old saxophone. This should I've just arrived at the town that I'm meeting the guy to pick up the old saxophone. Should be interesting, but one thing I've noticed, look at all this white stuff on the floor. This is horrible. This should be illegal. I'm going to call the police and get the clouds arrested. Bad clouds. Look at that. Ooh, I got a new toy. Time to get the train back home and have a good look to see what's happening with this little beast. All the keys are dirty, the pads are horrible. This is the sort of challenge I absolutely love. Oh look, a pad's coming out to say hello. Hello, pad. This is definitely going to take a lot of work. Look at the state of that. Let's try it here. So just put it on here. And of course, when I'm doing this properly, I'm going to strip it apart. I'm just trying to see how much of this horribleness is hiding a nice finish underneath. Now, there's a little bit silver coming through there now, as you can see. Now, let's buff a little bit of this off. Here we go. Let's see what potential this has got. And like I said, I'm going to strip it down and do this properly. I'm just doing this for the video's sake, just so you can see. Look at this. Now that is a big difference. Check out both sides there. Wow. Look at all that stuff all over the bell. That's supposed to be silver. And there you go. That's what I meant by ugliness. I had a little bit of a polish around there just to see what was underneath. You can see there, it's nasty. Check that out. There's a little bit polished on the serial number there. Let's flip it around. Let's see the other side. Oh yeah. Check that out. There you go. Look how, let's just say, funky looking, dirty it is. Now, there's a one I've done already. You can see a huge difference. Before, after. This thing's going to brush up really well. Look how nice that is. And there you go. All the key work is polished up by hand. You can see it on my old work table here. So all the key work has been polished up. The neck is now shiny. Everything's nice and shiny. The body of the saxophone, that needs doing now. This is going to be a lot more work. So there you go, saxophone body now cleaned up and shined up. Remember how it was black inside of here? This has taken many hours to do to get to this stage. It's still wet at the minute, of course, but you can see, nice and shiny. It's turned out really well. There's the engraving, Dolnet, Paris, made in France. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. It was definitely worth all the hard work just to look at this. And now the pads are in, look at that. But look at the state of them fingers. Grubby paws, dirty digits. That's what I call them. So it's got all new pads in now. They're all ready to rock and roll and to go back on the saxophone. Just look how pretty this saxophone has turned out. It was absolutely ugly, just like me. And now it's really pretty, unlike me. I was up at 5 o'clock in the mornings just doing this work. Yes, in the reflection of the saxophone. Yes, that's me in my shorts, because the sun's out and I want to enjoy that. But now you can see the sun reflecting nicely on this saxophone. Look how stunning it is. As we go along the keys there, you can see it looks so nice.
I like that body to bell brace. It's so funky having that little diamond there. And this is so fresh off my bench, it's never even been tested. The neck cork has never had a mouthpiece on it yet. So I'm really looking forward to testing it. And I'll do that later in the video, of course. Now, I was a bit confused about the model of this. I was thinking, is it a Bel Air? But it doesn't have the key guard at the back. Normally, you see where this area is. There's normally a big fancy key guard there, but there's none on this model. And this serial number is around about the 49,000s, which is still in the Bel Air range, but they were also doing this Series 4, which is like this artist model. And this is a really nice silver finish, so this is probably the Artist Series 4, which is similar to the Bel Air. It looks like somebody's welded on a wing nut, but it's not, it's by design. It looks really, really nice. And I really dig the palm keys. They feel so comfortable under the hands. Although the middle E flat key, I might put some little rubber riser on there because it does feel a bit lower than what I'm used to, but that's just personal taste, personal preferences, but it feels absolutely fine. I'm just being fussy. And there you go, there's the engraving, just a bit in there. It's hard to see because of the reflection of the sun because it's so nice and shiny. I like that though. I really like that. There you go, there's some more of the engraving from the bow all the way up the bell. I love them key guards. And I put the black felts inside the key guards there. You can see them just at the top there. I just think they look a bit more classy with the black felts under there. And I like these right hand keys because they have this nice solid chunky feel to them. Feels very sturdy when you're playing it. If you look at the F sharp at the back here, you can see that you can take the key guard off. It's got these little screws in there, which is so handy. It makes it much easier to seat the pads in and readjust stuff. It's really good to have that. Octave key doing octavey things. Look at it with its little pearl friend right next to it for the thumb. It looks very good and it feels so comfortable. And there's the serial number round about the 49,000s. But what does it sound like? That's more important, I guess. I mean, you can't listen with your eyes. So we got to listen with our ears. Let's have a listen to what this sounds like. And I'll speak to you lot after this demo. The little silver darling has its former glory restored. It looks beautiful and it sounds and plays beautiful. This is just a joy to play. I really love it when I get an old saxophone like this, put loads of time into it, and it ends up like that. From the horrible, dingy darkness that it was, with the pads literally falling out, to a lovely, shiny silver princess from France. Saxophones, I love them. And I hope you love your saxophone as much as I love my saxophones, and especially my saxophone journey. And if you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Just give me a big thumbs up, because it means a lot, and I do respect that a lot. I read all the comments as well, so feel free to leave something there, and I will reply as much as I can. And also, if you have any tune suggestions, I would love it, because it's something different for me to try. So again, back to this. Look at it. I'm going to say goodbye from myself, and goodbye from this beautiful little French princess. See you in the next video, or should I say, you'll see me in the next video. Have a great day, whatever you're going to do.